And we're back, everybody, with more Long Dark. Today with Mr. Lake shenanigans, because I have no clue anymore what to do here. So, what do I mean with shenanigans? I want to finish decorating this little lookout and high plate shifter. And then, well, obviously we need water. We got meat outside to cook. And I don't know, I keep going back and forth about what to do with this bed because I really don't have a place for this bedroll. I would like to have, like, you know, the fancy bed here. At the same time, where the hell am I gonna put that? Can I? Okay. I think there's like a shelf in trappers. I'll go and try and grab it. I think I can only destroy it though. I'll try nonetheless and bring it up here. We'll see if we can do anything with that, and then we can maybe change the bed. On top of that, more wood. We literally have no wood at all here. I would like more wood. I would like more coal as well. So yeah, shenanigans incoming, because I don't know what else to do. We did manage to do our bear yesterday. At least we got that going for us. And what else? I can't think of anything. So I accept any suggestions. If you have any ideas of what I can do, please do say so. We have been here for... funny. So on the loading screen, when I load the game on the main menu, it said it's like 400 days, 17 hours, and that's what I usually post on, you know, the title and whatever. But here it says 402. It's just, I don't know. I'll just keep on going. Anyway. We need water. Yeah, desperately. That's our last bit of water. We need, yeah, we could use some food. And hold on. Things are wonky on my stream side. Definitely need to get rid of the bunk bed. It blocks the view. Yeah, that's a good point. Very good point. Also finish that small bit. But at least I know that you're actually watching Plane Shifter. On my side, my stream is not working, so give me a quick second. Hello? What's going on? Let me just try and refresh this. Here you go, Astrid. You don't need to be cold. Close the door. Ah, there you go. I got it. It's back up. I just had to restart the manager. Hi, Bioslag. Oh, and the head really gives us some lift. You even lift, bro. Yes, okay, good. Alright. But we need water. We need things. I think I'm better off just grabbing 12 more matches just in case. Not those matches. So, matches. I'll grab those 12. Maybe we could do something with the cattails and tinder plugs as well. Oh, right, and the reason why I was looking at the days here. So when did we arrive at Mystery Lake? That's still Pleasant Valley. That's probably before we came. And yeah, so 366. It hasn't even been 30 days. Wait, no. That's 30 days. That's 38 days. Yeah, we're going way too fast through the regions. It's no bueno. I want to spend 10 more days here, at least make it 50. If not 100, but what the hell am I going to do in 100 days here? Even if I go like, oh yeah, let's do some fishing, that's another day. That's not that much. Okay. My inventory, it looks like we're okay at 34 kilos. Still got our emotional support potato. And yeah, let's grab the hatchet. We're gonna need this bad boy. We're gonna collect wood. The weather is not great, but in order to start the big fire that I want to do, we're gonna need plenty of wood. So let's try and collect some. You're still sore. Move like 20... Chat, behave. 20 wheelbarrows full of wood chips into my backyard and much the shit out of my garden. Got my cabbage, broccoli, and greens planted. You know what? You should be pleased with the amount of work we did. That sounds like a lot of work, but it also sounds like, you know, something good. Sorry about your back, though. That's why I don't do gardens, because I don't like pain, even though I am in pain right now. And all I do is stream. I think it's just the way I'm positioned when I'm streaming. Because before I was cooking and all, and everything was fine. It's just now that I'm in this specific position, it feels like my right shoulder blade is just, well, it's not happy. That's what I'm gonna say. We're gonna go down here, Parker over here. I wish I could have my whole backyard as food processing, solely replacing grass. Maybe in 5 years I'll be able to plant more. Your hatchet is getting low. Yay! Springtime is here. Yard work time, says Plane Shifter. Do you also have a garden by any chance, Plane Shifter? Right, the reason why I came here is I believe I saw a bunch of fur and either and whatnot on that corner. You got a wolfie here today. Correction, 2 wolves. Hi. And they're like really close. That bunny. Oh, rest in peace, bunny. 3 wolves. They're all eating the bunnies. And the ptarmigans, they're just eating everything. They're all busy eating. They're gonna possibly crave later on. Yeah, these end with the ptarmigan. I should just ignore them. Screw it. Note to self, don't come past here on the way back. That's 3 arrow shots. Yeah, screw it. I don't want to deal with that. I used to, but not set up at my new place. The kids take all my time. Yeah, understandable. And you went from country life to the city. You mean I went? Wait. And went from country life to the city. Well, I'm definitely in kind of. Well, I'm not in the city per se. It's a small town where I am at the moment. I don't want a garden though. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of work. Even though I don't have kids, I'm definitely not eager to get a garden. I'm busy as it is. I went. Okay. I figured that's what you tried to say. Good kind of weather. Feels like -6. Still morning time. Let's start chopping the cedar. I'm sure there's some fur that we can find, but we got no cedar, no nothing. I'll be doing this for a little while, which is, you know, grab a limb, go and warm up until the temperatures are a little bit better. But -4, you know, it's tolerable. We can at least do something without the fire, and hopefully the weather is not as bad as yesterday. Yesterday we had very bad RNG. Constant blizzards or fog. It was bad. I didn't enjoy it. Yesterday was a hard stream. We still managed to get the mapping then, so at least we got that going for us. Look at this beautiful map. Just ignore this square at the very top. Just ignore that. But yes, beautiful. I like it. And we didn't need to kill the cougar. I'm wondering if there's more here, but you know, I can see the edge here. So whatever I'm missing up here, I'm probably not gonna miss it. Wait. I think this area is called Lookout. Maybe we'll go back there just to get, well, Lookout written on the map later. But no. Anyway, let's keep on doing this. We found a whetstone, so we should be able to just repair the hatchet when the time comes. Should feel like, yeah, it's positive now. Nice, we can just keep on going willy-nilly. And please, weather, just stay like this. I need good weather. We got a sprain risk, because we are not like so, but we are good now. Like, even without that extra insulation, it feels like one. Beautiful day to do some wood. There's some fur. And we're kind of close. I think this is kind of the closest it can be to look out while picking wood. Although with the wood that we have, giving the weather, instead of keep on going, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna start the fire. Hopefully, you know, the weather stays like this. Because we could use a little bit more water, more food cooked. Let's do so. Oh, hello. Is it Mariskut Tamu? Hello, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you. So today I'm doing just a bunch of shenanigans in Mystery Lake. We have mapped the whole area. I need wood. Well, right now just to start the fire, so I don't have to use all my coal for this. But yeah, I want to try and decorate the lookout a little bit more, so more wood is required. I wanted to do shelves, but I don't think we can do shelves by using the furniture workbench, which kind of sucks. I'm gonna try and go to Trappers. I know it has shelves, I just don't know if we can, well, nab them. I came here for the moment, pretty bad relaxing watching someone playing TLD. I think streams of these games are usually chill. Yes, they are. And I have a very chill stream. You can't even sleep to it. I don't mind. People find my voice relaxing. I don't know if you do feel the same, but most people do, and they fall asleep eventually. So enjoy, relax, and night night. I usually don't yell also with wolves, although I do get mangled every now and then. Funnily enough, what pisses me off the most when I get mangled, it's not even the loss of HP, it's simply my clothes. Right, the plan for the fire is here, right? If I crouch here... I wish this would be like an area that would be just completely isolated from the wind, and that's what I'm looking for. So maybe down here, we had our little sign there. Oh, look at this. Oh yes, I think we can do like a couple of fires here. And we'll just do like food on one, water on the other. And it should be sheltered from any bad wind conditions. Let's start with one here. We'll use the cedar. That's why we want it. I might add a little bit of coal later on. I don't know. I think it's warm enough for us to cope easily with this. Start another. We'll start another fire when we come back. I just wanted to make sure that we would take advantage of this, this sun. I need another pot and meat. Come on, move. Sprint. You know what? Today's stream seems to be a lot more productive than yesterday's. Yesterday's we got hit with so many blizzards that it was kind of disappointing. All right, we'll also grab the fishies. For now, I want to drop some things. I mean, it's basically wood, right? 7 kilos there, 7 kilos extra. Yeah, we just want our cooking pot. I think that's it. I could grab the ptarmigan meat that we have in the back for some broth. Let's start with the fish. His vitamin C is great. And then some bear meat until, you know, I'm walking slowly but not too slow. This should do it. The long dark. Did someone say blizzards? Don't anger RNG. I think, like, on a daily basis, it might be when you start the game itself, your you know, the session. You might be given, like, an RNG number in the game just goes with whatever weather that RNG dictates. Let's see if we can get to the fire from here. Okay, we can see the lights, some smoke from here. So we don't need to go all the way around to carry the meat here. I'm happy with that. Nice. Let's not try and, you know, land on the fire. Alright, let's drop this so we don't attract wolves. That's all to be cooked. Let's start by putting the cooking pots down and dropping... Oh. Let's do the water. And we'll start another fire here, specifically for the meat. And this is all we're gonna do until we're like exhausted and or the weather doesn't allow it. I think we're safe though from bad wind and things like that. Let's start with the fishies here. I'm just realizing. Could also bring my skillets. We'll also grab more meat to bring. We'll also use the skillets just to speed up the cooking. But yeah, I'll try my best, Plane Shifter, to not anger the RNG gods. They are blessing me with good weather today, so let's keep it that way. Those fires are also going to give us like a ton of charcoal, but I don't know what we're going to need it for. When we go to like Forlorn Muskeg and Bleak Inlet, we'll make our own charcoal there. And we'll carry the rest of the bear meat. Let me just take a look at the weight. Well, we can take it all. We'll be walking slowly, but we'll be okay. And the skillets. There we go. Anyway. Astrid could eat right now. She has some fish incoming. An extra dose of vitamin C. We might need to do some more fishing, but I don't know. Maybe. We do have 6 brand new shiny tip-ups, so maybe. Is it better going through here? Yeah. Right. Alright, that should do it. 1 minute until it's ready. Perfect. There you go. And we'll... and we'll place the skillet. That should speed things up. We'll pass the time for that one. Eat as well. I'm gonna wait until we're full to drink water, and then I'll deal with skipping time from there on out. And we need one more fish. Okay, we're full. We got enough water to fill us up. We need 0.66 to fill it up. And we're good. Grab that fishy. The fires will last so much longer now that we're actually cooking outside. Just keep on feeding the wood. Right, 11 minutes here. 2 minutes there. I'll just get it in there. 15 minutes. We're gonna be extremely heavy at point. Yeah, we're already getting into sprain risks. When we get to 55 kilos, we'll go back and start dropping things like the water mainly. Since I am using a lot of wood here, we'll just drop it. I don't care about if it's for our cedar. We're gonna use it, and we'll grab more later. I thought for a second you were on the ravine. You're going to Bleak. That is a plan, though. Eventually, we are going to go to Bleak Hamlet after we're done here. But I want to spend 10 more days here, Tolask. We have been here, I counted at the start of the stream. We have been here for 38 days. We haven't even hit 50, so I want to stay here at least 50 days. Or I'm going to fly through the regions. I think one reason why TLD streamers are relaxing is that this is such an old game. It's not hyped anymore. So mostly long time players to play it. And I think people who play it still are usually mature, we call them, to find entertainment from a game like this. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. I'll live from it. I used to play it Project Zombie, which I believe it's a lot more hyped and still a bigger game than TLD. But yeah, my streams are usually like this, pretty darn chill. I don't... Look, I get sim games require a little bit more of enthusiasm while playing. It's just not me. I know what you mean. I mean, I'm thinking maybe people like... no disrespect to him, but like Markiplier, you know, he screams a lot, he is very excited all the time. But it's all just to play, because that kind of behavior is entertaining, and, well, people, especially young people, love it. It's not that I don't want young people here, but, you know, it's just not me. You'll get reactions out of me nonetheless, but, most of the time I keep calm. There's no need to lose my shit. It's entertaining for children, yeah. But children are still viewers. And there's plenty of children watching. Wait, oh, crap. You know what, sure, we'll do a little bit more bear meat. I wanted to do water, but oops. It's fine. Absolutely fine. We'll skip these. Get water in, please. We need water. Oh, hello, Redmaster. Welcome back. Have you played Outer Wilds? Yes, that's the game I was trying to remember yesterday, Tolask. I said it was the Wild something, but it was Outer Wilds. I've never played it. I've never watched anyone play it because, well, it's a game that I heard it was good and, you know, people should try it. And I never managed to find the time to do it. I would like to try it. I would have to put a little no spoilers thing on the stream because I don't know the first thing about it. I think we got time to deliver these bits and grab more meat. But yeah, Outer Wilds is definitely on my playlist. I got a few more games. I was looking at the list today. So next I want to do Project Zomboid because it has been like a year. But after that, Vane has been recommended. I got Icarus as a gift this Christmas. What else do I have that I would like to play? Subnautica, I haven't touched it. Space Haven, it's a good colony game, I've heard. So, and I also have it. It was gifted. Oxygen not included because I haven't played any of the DLCs yet. We got Soma. And oh my god, some of these guys have been here since 2020 and I haven't touched them. Yikes. And of course, we're gonna get our GTA 6 soon. I don't have the computer powerful enough probably for it. My computer is good enough for GTA 5, but not GTA 6 for sure. I'll see if I have enough money to upgrade my PC when the time comes. You should give it a try. Yeah, I do want to, but I'm one of them that can only focus on one game at a time. Or like basically, if I would get into the Outer Wilds right now, there would be no more The Long Dark. I would, you know, put it on the shelf and forget about this playthrough, and I don't want to do it. I really want that 1000 days achievement, just for my own sake. It's not even, well, for you guys. Well, I'm glad that you guys are here and enjoying it. But what I'm saying is, you know, I'm doing this mostly for me. And if anyone wants to, you know, join into my journey, you're more than welcome. We'll get our water set up here. We should still have time. By the time we go back, the steaks should be just about ready. The water will be like just turning from snow to dirty water. There you go. That will do. Grab some Pepsi. You have to go blind. Should give it a try. Yeah, I do want it. My Steam 10 games I've bought, but never one started. Oh, I got plenty of those, bro. My account is like, how old is my account? I think there is a little thing on the profile saying how old my account is. Or it used to. Yeah, I'm old. 19 years this account. Oh my god. So yeah, I got plenty of games in there. I don't know if there's a little bit that will tell me how many games there is. Let's say there's more than 50 games there, and I probably haven't played half of them. it's that bad. Yeah, yeah. For example, Alien Isolation, I bought it and never played it. The like I got I got so many games there that I never touched. Anyway. My Steam has 10 games. Okay, I'll read that. Steam is now on spring sale. Yep, is that time of the year to buy games I'll never play. Yeah, like I got, for example, the one that I would like to buy right now is Helldivers 2. I'm not gonna buy it, but I would love to play Helldivers 2. Sounds like my kind of game. Third-person shooter co-op. It's how I like my games. On the third-person shooter kind of view. Like Resident Evil 4 and onwards, I love Resident Evil 4. I haven't played any of the remakes. And for example, yes, I got, for example, Resident Evil 7. Never played it. Just don't have the time for everything. And I keep going back to older games because they came in first, they take priority. Well, in the case of The Long Dark, it's because it was also winter. In winter, always calls for me to play a little bit of The Long Dark. I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's how it goes. Give me 2 of those. There. And there. Oops. "15 minutes. I heard that 7 Days to Die is also a good survival game. Yes, I've also been recommended that one. And I don't have it, but I would like to try it. But since I do have Icarus, and I don't think Icarus is a zombie game, but it is a survival game from what I saw. So I would like to try it. And people, apparently, it's a new game, so I think it should be a little bit more hyped. I too get the cravings for TLD in the winter. I don't know what it is about it. I'm so old. I remember when Markiplier was not so hyper yet. I stopped following him when he became too hyper. I found Markiplier when he became famous on his... God damn it. Slender Man. He was playing Slender Man. And that's when I found Markiplier for the first time. But for me, he was always hyper. I did watch his Slender Man playthrough. I think I never went back to it, and nowadays he's fucking giant. Now, he wasn't this big back then. But yeah, he's now a freaking beast on YouTube. He's making movies and shit. I still, I know Markiplier. I don't follow him personally, but I do check him out every now and then. It's just a little bit too hyper for me, and I just noticed there's a little bit, he's doing a little bit of acting himself. This is really not for me. I like the one YouTuber that I follow religiously, except if he's playing a game that I don't want spoiled, is Francis John. I just love that man. He's great. Oh, an Aurora. Better be careful with carrying meat. Going to go solo? Yeah, on Project Zombies, yes. But Project Zombies, if you want to team up. The thing is, Bioslug, when it comes to multiplayer games, I can't stream them at the same time. So multiplayer run, I would have to just, do it offline. We can try and make an arrangement, do like maybe 2 or 3 hours a day on a multiplayer server and see how that goes. Multiplayer is definitely more viewed than solo play, I think. I don't know why. It's just stupid, in my opinion. The adventures in Project Zomboid are... I prefer to... I don't know. It's just me. But I prefer to watch solo players. I don't know why. But yeah, Bioslug. There's more people, probably on my Discord, maybe that might still be interested. So when I go back to Project Zomboid, maybe I'll try something like that. Doing multiplayer offline and keep on my own run on streams. Maybe that will work. Do you usually stream around this time, or do you have some other more usual streaming time? No, usually I start... But my usual streaming time is between 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. GMT, UK time. Sometimes I do start at 7 because I get started earlier, but more often than not it's 8 o'clock. And then stream for 3 hours. Sometimes I do, it gets dragged a little bit to 4 hours, but that's because, well, I get distracted doing something and I really want to finish it, like yesterday. I just wanted to finish mapping the area, so it dragged for an extra hour. Oh, hello, Needleland. Nice to have you back. Welcome back. We're taking care of water and food at the moment, and we got hit by an aurora. It should be fine. I might need to take back all this water. We'll do another. Once we'll hit 8 liters, we'll go back and drop it. The fire is still going strong. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to skip time on the water, not on the meat. We should be good.
He doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Yeah, sorry about that, love. I keep forgetting to feed you. I see the madness has gone from fishing to cooking bear meat. Yeah, we ran out of fish. We ran out of most cooked meat, so we needed to cook that bear we killed yesterday. But we did cook a few fish, maybe 5 or 6 whitefish. They're not gonna last long. I will go and read before sleep time. Have a fun stream. Well, thank you. Thank you, Kutamu. The only co-op game I play is Left 4 Dead 2 on my Xbox. 7 Days to Die came out in 2013 or 14. Holy moly, I didn't realize it was 13 years old. It's really big though. I've only started hearing about 7 Days to Die recently. But that's partially my fault. Back then I was addicted to League of Legends. So I can't, yeah, I didn't know of anything that came out around, like, up until 2020, I was not paying attention at new releases at all. It was all League of Legends. And I'm saying 2020, not really, it was more like maybe 2017 or 18 when I dropped it. I'll change these 2 steaks, and we're gonna grab more meat and drop the water. There we go. Let's grab all of this back. I think the fire should last. Yeah. If not one, the other will. The wind has picked up a bit, but I think we chose a brilliant spot there. The wind is not getting to it. I'm happy with that spot. I did like see a little bit of play of Helldivers 2, and I don't know, it gave me. I like those kind of games. Like, you guys probably didn't play it because it was such a niche thing, but Mass Effect 3 multiplayer was just brilliant, and I loved playing the multiplayer of that. It was great. And that's what Helldivers 2 just reminded me of, but of course more guns, less psychic powers, biotic powers. But still, I like that. And the feel that it's like, you know, Starship Troopers kind of humor and all that. It feels good. I would love to try and give it a shot myself. But I'm not too sure like how good it would be for me to do videos about it or anything. I never looked into it. There we go. We'll probably grab the venison. And maybe even do the ptarmigan, like, for broth. Keep saying that I want to do the broth, so this sounds like a perfect opportunity to do it. Also, where do we get the jars for broth, right? Man, I'm happy we don't have to go and look for water bottles, jars, or anything. That is the case in Project Zomboid, and I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. Sometimes I'm happy with not having like the most realistic depiction of something. Being a happy little game sometimes is good. Okay, we'll grab this venison. We'll try and do some broth.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I'm not too sure how heavy she is, but we still need to grab a little jar of salt. I play Elite Dangerous, and I really miss Guild Wars. Good times, says Plane Shifter. Never played either of them. I'll grab that salt. Should be enough. Let's try and do a little bit of sprinting here, so I can get next to the fire faster and not be as smelly. We're like we're attracting the whole wolf population to here. They will get up here, given enough time. And here. Yeah, sure. We'll just drop it all. There you go. We'll also grab that bit. We got 2 more pieces of meat. We can actually eat one. Should be, yep, just about right. And let's start with the venison. And for the broth, we're gonna need like a ton of water. Oh, embers. Still got that on time. True, games sometimes become too laborious if too realistic. Have you played The Forest? Yes, but I haven't played the sequel. Hold on. So, I've played The Forest back in... Oh boy, it has been a while. 2023 was when I played The Forest. I think I have the sequel that's been shared with me. Yeah, I do have Sons of the Forest, but I've never played it. But I would love to play it. It's another game that's, you know, it's on the waiting list. Eventually, I'll get to it. Eventually. So yeah, Project Zomboid is definitely suffering from the too realistic problem in my opinion. Like they had a simple crafting system, and I think they tried to update it one time, and people are saying it was too unrealistic and too Minecrafty. And I never saw what the complaints were about. I never actually Googled or saw any videos about it. But man, a Minecrafty crafting system is a lot better than a realistic system. where it's just too much shit, in my opinion, and the UI just turned into an absolute nightmare because of that. I don't think they have sorted out the UI problem yet, but I'll cope with it. I'm just gonna do what, like most people that I know have been dealing with it. Just ignore the crafting system. And I used to like the crafting system. I love the crafting system of most games, in fact. But for me, it's kind of sad that I can't use it, because it's just such a pain in the butt. Got Helldivers on the Steam sale. Been waiting to check it out. Should be good. From what I saw, it's action-packed. It has good humor, I think. Co-op, so I don't have to worry about PvP bullshit. Yeah, sounds delightful. I hate PvP nowadays with a passion. And I got addicted to online games in the meantime, but the PvP aspect always just detracts me from it. The amount of time that you gotta invest into a PvP game nowadays is just ridiculous. So, nah, it's too much of a learning curve. I don't have the time to just, you know, spend 10, 12 hours just doing that every day to keep up. Just too much. I would love to have the time, but I don't have the time anymore. Yeah, says Totalask. I do say I will get to play it, but that day never comes. We just don't have time anymore as adults. It sucks. I miss being a teen. My list just keeps getting longer, yeah. 7 Days to Die in 2013 was almost like Minecraft. But with no burning zombies when the day starts. Yeah, well, I do know a little bit about it. So you can, like, build in blocks, right? So I guess that's what you're saying. It's like Minecraft, but a little bit with more graphic fidelity. Yeah, I'm not buying any games. I got plenty that I want to go back to, so I'm not touching any games. I'm kind of struggling anyway, as it is. I'm gonna change. So we got like 8 liters of water. So now I can put the water here, and we'll start cooking broth on that side. Yeah, we'll do that. So finish this up. I want the water to come at the same time, so I'll do this. There we go. I'll do that. And once this water's finished... Oh shoot, I forgot about the fires. Huh? 12 minutes. Well, actually, everything is coming at the same time. It's like an Archie. Anyway. We'll put the water there. And then let's start doing broth. And we're getting really thirsty here. Broth. And broth. Synergy. Oh my goodness. And that was kind of just random. It was absolutely random, that. I used to be into fighting games back in my day. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 arcade was sick. Last Mortal Kombat I played was X on PlayStation 3 like 10 years ago. Say that zombies in Minecraft. I say that zombies in Minecraft, they are not zombies, they are vampires, except the desert zombies. Okay, I'm gonna shock some of you. I never played Minecraft. As I said, I was too busy on League of Legends to even look at any other game. As I said, I was already working, so all my time was devoted to League of Legends. That's why I don't want to go back to PvP games. I lost, like, on a lot of good games that came in the meantime, just because I was addicted to that one big PvP game. So I'm not too eager in, investing that much time anymore on any game, especially PvP games. I'm okay with maybe spending half a year playing the Long Dark. It's chill, it's quiet. I do whatever I want whenever I want. If I fail, I don't get someone raging at me in chat. It's fine. It's my failure. But when it comes to whatever PvP games there is, oh my goodness. There's one too many raging kids. I want to say raging kids out there. Just puts me off. Oh wow, jeez. It's been so long ago. Never played Minecraft either. Just don't have an interest. Didn't see the movie either. I didn't see the movie. I heard about it. I think that will do, maybe. Yeah. And I'm not too sure what to expect from it. I was tempted. To check it out. But I never did. I think Minecraft, I would like to play it. Because I like crafting games. And from what I saw on Minecraft, it would be probably right down my alley. But at the end of the day, I just don't have time for all the games that I want to play. But then again, I like once Factorio Space Age came out, I was like, no. Sorry guys, I'm going into it. A lot of people hated my Factorio playthrough, but it's fine. I had to do what I had to do. Oh wow, we ended up cooking all night long. I don't care. We got loads of water, we got loads of food now. We are cooking every single thing. We'll sleep for like 6 hours or whatever. Enough to get us to the afternoon. And take it from there. Not sure if that's too much or not enough. The movie was okay-ish. Like a good one-time watch, yeah. I also watched I think it was a Super Mario Bros. During Christmas. Somebody decided to put it on just to check it out, and I watched that. It wasn't that bad. As you said, it's kind of a family movie. You watch it once and it's fine. Kind of situation. Some references here and there about the game, but it was definitely better than the old Super Mario Bros. That came out, back in the 90s. That was just god-awful. And this is the last piece of broth we can make. That's all our ptarmigan gone. And we have a tiny little piece of ptarmigan here. Literally like 38 calories. Let's eat that. Oh my goodness, look at how much broth we made. Could probably do some soups as well with that. Too bad I just got rid of all my venison and, well, meats. Well, it's fine. We got still, like, hour something worth of fire. I'm just gonna do quick, like, half a liter of water here. We'll do more water with the rest of the fire we have. 20 minutes, 10 minutes there. We'll just skip time. Keep boiling water there. 10 minutes here. And this should also be ready. 2 liters there. And how heavy are we? Oh boy. Okay. while that water is cooking, we'll try and bring this back. Ooh, 61 kilos. It's double the weight. It's gonna take a little while, and I should grab my bow, because we're probably very smelly. The walk has begun. Yeah, this is gonna be a long one, considering we just need to get there. Like, I think this is where, like, bases like Camp Office and even Trappers win the base game for me. Because you don't need to climb all these stairs and do shenanigans in order to just cook outside. But then again, it was windy last night, and the wind never hit us there. So, I mean, pros and cons, you know. That fire is great. That fire placement is great to cook, but then you gotta walk all of this back. It's a pretty great view, but in order to get here, it's always more walking than just Camp Office. Like, every time I come here, I think, yeah, I can just turn left, or if I'm on that side, or turn right if I'm on that side of the region, and not be in Camp Office, but instead I still need to go and walk 5 or 6 more minutes to get up here. Wait. Didn't see the movie. You didn't miss anything, skip it. You won't get that 2 hours back. But isn't it Jack Black is there? He's great. That's classic cinema. It's brain. Oh, hopefully not, bro. Can you believe I saw that in theaters? Oh, Super Mario Bros. It wasn't. I don't think it was a bad movie. It's quite on the child. At least it's a good movie. It's a lot better than the old movies, gaming movies that we used to. At least it stuck to what it should be, in my opinion. We'll separate the meats because I don't like my meats mixed. I know exactly, like, this is like 1,000 calories. The bear is 1,025. The fish, well, it's kind of random. But at least I know what to expect when I'm gonna eat anything.
I'm freezing.
There you go. You can warm up a little bit now. And we'll drop all this water. How much water was it? Like, when you're cooking broth and you have like 2 liters going like that, kind of evens out. Hopefully, this is going to be enough water for the rest of our stay in Mystery Lake. Hopefully. Like, the Asteroid has been drinking water like a trucker. Oh, never mind. That was a small bottle. And all this broth. Oh boy. I'll take care of the broth, but for now, I'm just going to drop it on the floor. I need to rearrange things a little bit in order to get the broth in there. Please don't get the travel out. Hiya, Pancake. If only we had a short manual lift. Oh my goodness. A forklift truck in the long dark. Wouldn't that be great? That would work during the auroras. In my opinion, that'd be great. And I'm saying that that as a certified forklift truck driver. Yes, I do have a license. Oh, hold up, ladies, hold up. Can you? Oh, you meant the original in the theaters downplane shifter. That must have been a horrible time. I was trying to see the future. I think the animations should count as movies too. What kind of animations? It depends on what you're talking. Like, anime, there's some really good shit. Like, I don't think, like, okay, there's anime for kids. I'm not gonna say it isn't. But something like Attack on Titan is definitely not for kids. Yeah, kids can watch it because it's cartoons, but the themes in the story itself, yeah, a kid is not gonna understand. Yeah, it sees blood and death, but it doesn't really see the underlying message that's beneath it all. And there's like awesome animation movies out there. I'm thinking Studio Ghibli, they do mostly like movies. I can't remember if like any anime series that they did, really. But Princess Momonoke, for example, that was a pretty good movie. Again, a kid that watches that doesn't understand half of the shit that's going on, and at the end it's like, yeah, it was cool, but didn't really understand only the story that was implied beneath it all. Attack on Titan is just, in my opinion, was one of the best anime that came out in the last 10 years. Even Naruto can be a bit hit or miss because of all the filler junk that they put in there. But in the end, it's a pretty good story, I think. But again, that's more kid-friendly, in my opinion. I don't know. Nowadays, it's kind of a mixed bag. Things are not just done just for kids. I'm thinking... what's the name of it? Oh, God. I can't remember the name of it, but if I say the main antagonist, Bill Cipher, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. Like, that's for kids. Kids can watch it for sure, but they put so much shit in there that's basically just for the adults' enjoyment. Not just the ciphers and the puzzles, but the jokes themselves. Some jokes are just gonna go way over kids' ideas, even if they're a little bit more mature. You need to be an adult, a living adult that pays bills to understand it. I don't remember the name, but there was an animated Resident Evil movie that takes place at an airport. Oh, I can't remember. I mean, there was a lot of Resident Evil movies. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Saw probably the first 3 until I lost interest. 2-hour animations, like any kind of animations. Saw One Piece, but with live, yeah, the live action One Piece movie. I haven't watched it. Usually, I just think that they're gonna be bad. 2-hour animations. Oh, you mean like Pixar movies? Yeah, Pixar movies are pretty darn good. Again, they fall into that realm. Oh shoot, I'm running out of wood. I'll put a few sticks in there just to give enough time for these things to cook. That one should also last. We'll be fine. Pixar movies fall into that realm. Yeah, it's for kids. It's animation. It's cartoons. But a lot of the jokes are for adults only kind of situation. Especially with the Pixar movies. I never saw One Piece. I heard about it, but I'm like... I didn't even knew it had come out. Is that Netflix? Attack on Titan is for kids and real men watch cute girls doing cute things. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you a cute anime. Okay. Sailor Moon. I remember watching Sailor Moon as a kid. 1000% the best anime. Layers after layers, indeed. I love it. They got AOT. AOT and your name will always stick with me. Oh, thank you. In fact, my little avatar there, it's inspired from Attack on Titan itself. It's kind of a rendition between the photo of me, myself, and Levi. My profile picture. That's what I'm trying to say, both on YouTube and on Twitch. I just use the same. I mean, I paid for it, so I better fucking use it. Alright, that water is done. Rest in peace, fire. You served me very well. It lasted quite a few hours. This one, it needs a little bit of help, but that should do it. There you go, 6 minutes. Grab all our stuff and let's sleep 5 minutes. Just have a little shut eye. I do want to sleep tonight. Oh, I'm sorry. We don't have enough water. Carrying 15 liters of water. Sorry, love. I can't feed you water. I think there was a robot that lived on Earth, but no people live there. Oh, Wally. That's probably Wally. Wally was great. I loved Wally. Wally was funny. I got to see your name in IMAX, Snod. What? What do you mean in IMAX? You're watching me on TV, probably. Then the plot of your name is a dream come true. Wait, is it? Wait, what? Wait, what am I missing here? I think I'm misreading something. In your name, you're not talking about my name. Your name is great. I got to see your name in IMAX over here. Okay, I need to check that out. Hold on. Let me put it on a list before I forget. Okay, there's no sounds coming up. Good. Your name. Alright. What's it about? Oh, it's just a movie? Okay, so it's an easy watch. Live the life. Interesting. So, well, if you guys say it's good, it has really good reviews. I'll check it out later. Let me close that. Sometimes it impacts my game. You got a great screen for it? Well, I only got one screen. So it will have to do. I hope my 2K monitor is good enough. Don't know how many inches it is, but it's big. It's big enough. Has served me well throughout the years. Wait, where is it? I can see 27 inches comes to mind, I think. We're gonna have to move that book. I don't want to, but you put it on top of the radio or something here. Need more space for the water. And finally, we're done. Got food. Also, is this ready? I think this is gonna be ready. More cured fish. Okay. But we're not gonna put anything else in there because we just got rid of every single thing. I think we got some wolf meat in the back, but we're not just gonna put like 2 or 3 kilos of meat in there. Alright. And we'll start eating the cured fish instead of the meat. In fact, we'll drop the meat. Oops. Drop the meat, pick the fish. Speaking of fish, let's eat some. There we go. Yeah, I'll probably watch it tomorrow during meals. Alright, I need to make a decision about this broth. I think I'm just gonna shove it where the crampons were. Which means you can probably still do more broth. Broth is great. can do also soups and things with this. I'll try. So like stews, all these stews require broth. Most of them we can't do them because like we're not gonna get carrots or potatoes. But I believe a few of them should be able to do it. Yeah, the rabbit stew should be able to, even though it gives us fatigue. This is condition. Vagabond soup. It's just rabbit in broth. Yeah, this is perfect. Yeah, we'll probably do some vagabond soups. Just because it's so easy to do. And I need to drop salt. We only use this 11 times. Well, we do have 11 broth. Right, we are not going to sleep all day. I'm going to sleep 3 hours. Just to prevent the bleeding. I watch you on my PC, but my monitor is a plasma TV. My brother did the same. He simply used a big ass plasma TV for a monitor. But I ended up getting this monitor because it's because of the refresh rate. That's a really good refresh rate. You guys probably can't see it because it's YouTube and Twitch are locked at 60 FPS. But I do see things at 165. It's a lot smoother. Like once you go 165, you'll never want to go back. We do have some rabbit. I don't think this is going to be enough for a stew or anything. It's just like what, half a kilo? Yeah, 36, 0.36. It's not great. Well, we'll hunt a few bunnies. And then we can do a vagabond soup. Right, so weather looks crappy. But hold on, why am I so heavy? Oh, yeah, I'm carrying like 3 pots extra. Well, 2 skeleton a pot. Let's do some inventory, and I'm gonna take the opportunity. The weather is not great, but we can go and grab some wood. I think this is the minimum that you can be. I'm still gonna check just in case. Oh, we have a little bit more fuel. I think we can't fit it here. No, we'll just drop it. We'll use it first. Okay. Maybe we can eat this tiny fish. And we'll grab a little bit of wood. Yeah. That fish was just enough to fill us up. Alright. This weather feels like a blizzard is coming. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna stay here. We'll go and try and grab some wood, despite of how bad the weather looks. If it turns into a blizzard, we'll just turn back, or we'll stay in the trailers down there. Yeah, when it's like windy like this, it's like -14, snowing, and very foggy. Yeah, that's a sign that the blizzard is incoming usually. Hold on a second, just in case I muted myself. Nope. We're still good. Right. Let's go down. Mountaineer Astrid. Actually, we're warming up. Despite everything, we're still warming up. Which region has highest population of rabbits? I mean, it could be any, I think. Oh, that's a question that I never asked myself. As you said, it can be any. I don't think like there's a specific region that focuses solely on rabbits. Oh gosh, oops. I wasn't paying attention. I don't got no decoys, so why the hell are these guys turned to me? Run away. Run away. Move. Get away from me. There you go. They're not moving away. Like, all three of them were just moving towards me. Like, there used to be 3 rabbits here in the ptarmigan, but those guys ate them all. So I'm not too sure. Like, I think every region will probably have an even amount of both ptarmigans and rabbits. Some regions won't have any ptarmigans, like Coastal Highway. And places like, I don't know, Sandard Pass, Bleak Inlet will definitely have a lot more wolves because Timberwolf packs just have 3 or 4 of them per pack. But because rabbits are kind of an early game food, I kind of stopped noticing which regions might have more rabbits. If anything, maybe HRV, because it's so desolate and big. Maybe it has more rabbits. Maybe. I didn't even say sprain. You got a sprain. It was lag. I owned you. I owed you a sprained, breath. So here we go. Mystery Lake probably has the highest bunnies. Honestly, it's something I never even considered. Also, funny, like, we had 6 cedar, I believe, and 3 fir, and that lasted the whole night. We would have used all of that so much quicker just on the one stove while we were inside. I'm quite happy with that cooking session. But now we just need wood for crafting. Also, the weather is not changing. Hi. I'm not happy with this wolf being so close to me. Not gonna lie. Because now he's gonna come back this way. Odds are we'll clash.
It's dusk, so that can't be from night.
He's coming back now. We're getting a little bit cold, but I believe we can grab one more limb before we go. What's the weight? 42. Yeah, one more limb. Maybe Jackrabbit has the most. The Jackrabbit Island has like 5 rabbits in there. If you're just talking about per place in one like little isolated point of interest, yeah, Jackrabbit has probably the most rabbits, like per little POI. Because even when you are in is there such a thing? I think this is kind of like a bunny like that, a rabbit grove. Even rabbit groves usually only have like 2 or 3 bunnies on it. So definitely Jackrabbit has the most rabbits, I think, because I found 5 at one point there. And I came here because I could swear that there would be logs around here, and I don't see shit. So I say, funny, memory is a funny thing. I can think of 4 different bunny spawns location immediately.
I need some first aid.
Yeah, but same thing on Coastal Highway. And even Ash Canyon, Timberwolf Mountain, I can think of a lot of spots immediately as bunnies. Either way, like Mystery Lake, for safety, I think it's the way to go. There isn't that many wolves in comparison to other regions. It's safe to walk, mostly. Like, if you compare Mystery Lake to, example, Forlorn and Muskeg, it's definitely a lot safer. No chances of timber wolves, as far as I know. So even Coastal Highway has a chance of finding if you having timber wolves there. Mystery Lake is, I think, the safest area. Don't know if it has the most bunnies though. That's a really good question, to be fair. I'm gonna go that way. Maybe we'll find some more limbs on that side. Yeah, there's a fur there, but I was trying to avoid this area because of that wolf. He was coming back and all, and he was right here.
That smarts a bit.
Yeah, I'm not happy with grabbing this limb. I want it. Let's risk it. Ooh, you're right next to us. There he is. I see its eyes. We can't sprint. We're very tired. We're gonna go this way to the trailers. Hopefully he doesn't engage. He has disengaged twice, though. Okay, I think we're safe. And sprained. Hopefully not. A sprain on my wrist right now would be devilish. Pearl and Muskeg is just me and the bear having a stare down from across the entire field, yes. But Sen, I have a serious suggestion for you. It's best going into it 100% blind and make sure you finish the first episode before you say yes or no. Oh, I don't know if I can say that. It's called Gaku Gurashi, or School Live. It's a massive rug pull. Huh. Just let me get in there and be safe. Oh boy. Tired, cold, yep. Yeah, we're just gonna sleep for 12 hours tonight. Okay, and we got our fishy goodness. Too bad this doesn't give any vitamin C. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, we're 0.06 now. Anyway, it's fine. Gaku Gurashi. Just give me a quick second so I can just Google that and leave it open. Just starting my tabs. So Gaku Gurashi. I didn't find it with that, but cool live. Is that an anime? Okay, I found it, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely something I would never click on. Just from the thumbnail with all the girls and like it looks so cute that I would never like even click on this. 2015. Mystery, supernatural, slice of life, psychological suspense, and horror. Okay, I like it. I like the tags. Definitely not what it looks like from the cover. Since we're speaking of anime, another anime that I'm enjoying very much that's actually coming out right now, well, second season is out, is Frieren. And oh my goodness, it's such a joy. It's such a different thing from the normal shonen, and it just has that slice of life feeling to it. I just read Slice of Life there, so that's why I remembered Frieren. It's so good. I would watch it for the cute dog. The dog does look cute. But whenever, I don't know, whenever I see little girls, I'm like, suspicious. Very suspicious. I did give it a shot at one anime recently. What was the name of it? I think it's coming out right now. And I dropped it because holy shit, it went into it went into an area that it made me very uncomfortable. Let me see. Let me filter for Japan. I think the title was something. It's this. I need to get it recently released. There. Where are you? I know episodes are coming out, so it shouldn't take me too long. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Maybe it's not release date. Maybe it's update date. Oh, To Your Eternity is also good. Bro, what the hell? I'm not... Anyway, it was like... I think the title was probably something along like... Life as a 29-year-old adventurer or something like that. And yeah... I like the concept up until the very end of the episode, and then I'm like, oh no. Dropped. At the end of the episode, I did check out like the second episode, and it really went into creepy pedo vibes, and I'm like, yeah, no, drop. Is it Jujutsu? Oh no, Jujutsu, it's brilliant. Jujutsu Kaisen, it's brilliant. You read the tags? You didn't go in blind? I'm sorry, buddy. But that's kind of a given. To read the tags, they're right there in front of my eyes when I search it. So sorry. But no, I will go into it, don't you worry. I'll check it out. I'll tell you more about it tomorrow. Well, first I still need to take care of that movie from before. It sounds like there's a blizzard outside though. You didn't go in blind. Sorry. Oh no, it's just windy. I can deal with wind. There's a few more limbs right around here. I mean, for me, going in blind is something like not searching for a review on YouTube, not reading a synopsis, which I didn't. There wasn't much of a synopsis on it. If I remember, it was quite a small thing, but I didn't read it. I contain myself for not reading the synopsis. Does that count?
It's so cold.
There's a point when you don't really care about rabbits, or it's just me. Unless you're extremely low on food, exactly, Tolask. Bunnies are this great early game food that you can catch with the stone, but as soon as you grab the bow, everything else has so much more calories on it that it just becomes kind of not worth it. But for example, if you're gonna do this vagabond soup, right? So it's gonna require half a kilo of rabbit and half a bottle of broth, and it's gonna give you 688. It's a lot of work that you need to put towards this soup. So even though you can get the like a decent amount of calories out of this, all the work that you need to put into it, you gotta do the broth. So you need to boil a bunch of water to do the broth. You need to use salt for the broth, and then you need to use salt again on this recipe. There's so many steps that kind of, rabbit starts becoming not that viable. Besides, no reason to cook this because this max condition buff is temporary. You don't want to deal with fatigue issues. At the end of the day, these recipes, it's great to have and try them out, but kind of useless when you have freaking porridge. You just have a quarter liter of water, get 0.10 votes in there, and boom, 438 calories. Or just the broth itself. It's really good, 850 calories for a kilo of ptarmigan, so you're like getting 300 more calories than you should just because you added a liter and a half of water and 0.1 of salt. Sorry, 0.01 of salt. So even broth is kind of better than this. There's some recipes here that kind of, yeah, it's just too much effing about. Look at this. Who the hell is going to do this, like, on a daily basis? Great food, 1,000 calories. But who's going to do this in mass? Especially with reishi mushrooms that are limited on the map, potatoes, carrots. Unless you're on Coastal Highway, you're not going to be doing this on a daily basis. It's going to be like a one-off kind of situation. And all of them have some kind of good or bad debuff kind of situation. Like an addict, yeah, that's okay. That's an okay debuff. It's not going to matter. Anything that lowers your fatigue is like, pass. At least like the pancakes, pies, and things. They give you more buffs. So usually these guys are a little bit better. And pemmican is just overpowered. It doesn't even have a debuff. It's all good. Either way, it's a pretty good stuff. I was yapping. I didn't even warm up completely. Every time use a bandage on a sprain is like sprain tags, yeah. But I don't care about sprains on the ankles. I just use it on the wrists. She can sleep it off. The ankles, she can just sleep it off. It's fine. Alright, I think we got rid of all the wood here. There's wolves there and a cougar after that, so I think we're done with this area. Maybe I was gonna go back to the lookout to drop the wood. Instead, because the weather is turning out to be brilliant, it went from -4 to -5, a bit awkward. But we're gonna go this way, and we'll search for more limbs on the other side. I just want the pot. Whoops. Pot to cook those. Yes, I did mute myself. My freaking god. For how long has that been going? Heck, W, you muted to cough into our ears. Thanks. God damn it. I fat fingered it. I'm so sorry. So I mute myself when I'm coughing or doing things that I don't want the sound to come out. Oh, embarrassing. I'm so sorry. uh, enjoy the ambient sauce for a change. God damn it. I got caught. I'm so embarrassed. I'm actually like feeling warm because of how embarrassed I am. I must be like glowing red at the moment. Anyway, now you know. Yeah. So yeah, I'm a smoker. I have smoker's cough. That's where my sexy smoker's voice comes from. Oh, this seems embarrassing. So I usually mute myself. My problem with this game is that auto walk is right next to the backslash, and backslash is what I use for muting myself, which is like under A. So it's really easy to click on it. But when I'm doing Z, sometimes I fat finger both keys. So with Z, it's just auto walk. I can just leave my hand free. Just use the mouse. Yeah, that's why. Sorry, guys. I'm so embarrassed. I'm warming up again. Yeah, I'm like boiling right now. Sam 2026. Oh, we got a wolf that caught a little deer for us. We won't need. I know, Bunny. I know. We wouldn't need to go into our cured fish reserves. And, you know, I always like, wait, where's my arrow? I always like a little bit of deer. It just recently died, so we still got 7 kilos of meat on it. We'll start a little fire. We do have wood. All sticks. 3 sticks. We'll use cedar. We got 15 cedar on us. But hey, I got a Friday off work on.
Come on, fire.
Papa dig it because of it.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
What?
That's a good one.
I have had 17 hours of a 7-year-old child coughing into my eyes and face. Can't even get away from it here. Oh God. Yeah, pros and cons, pancakes. Pros and cons. Dear God, what a shot! Thank you. Right, let's do a little bit of this deer. Yeah, that wolf never saw it coming. I do appreciate it that they caught the deer for us.
That's right.
Now, I should give him some facts. I'm not going to use the cooking pot. I want both of them to come at the same time. How are we on water? 0.56. I'll cook these two, eat, and then boil some water. We'll do 5 kilos. Maybe grab the hide as well. At least we had some quiet time. That's part of the charm of this channel. Even though I don't shut up unless I'm muted. So yeah, I don't know if I muted myself before that, by the way. But about the pot, you can find the pot and the camp office. 100%, you're gonna go into camp office, you search a little bit, and it will be there for you. I was also talking about the anime that Pancakes was recommending. What was it? Ah, yes. As long as it has some pretty decent animation, I usually watch whatever. Doesn't need to be like studio map quality of animation, or as long as it's not bad. If the story is compelling, I definitely will watch it, even if the animation is bad, even if it's just a bunch of still images. But yeah, as long as it's since you're recommending it so highly, I will probably watch it because it sounds pretty darn good. If you're that hyped. Oh, hold on. I was looking for feathers before, and I'm just realizing only 2 of them sounds a little bit low. We'll figure that one out in a second. Let's eat. Yeah, guaranteed pot and skillet. You should find both in there. I don't know if it's guaranteed or not, but I always find it there, so I'm assuming it's a guaranteed find. 20 minutes, sure. Did we grab the hide? No. Let's do the hide by hand. Oh my gosh, a wild rabbit appeared. Yeah, that rabbit was really freaked out once when it noticed the wolf was hitting the deer. No, it's just as he's like, yeah, this is fine. Humans don't eat me. They never eat me. Okay, well, let's just skip time. Drop this piece here. I'm actually not going to take these 2 pieces. We're going to leave it here, just in case we need some extra food as we are passing by. We'll do another... How long will the fire last? 30 minutes. I think we can do another liter of water while we do another steak. Yeah. This will work. There we go. We still got 14 minutes left. That's how good it is. I can also leave the meat here. It's highly visible at the distance. And we'll just move on. I got the hide. I don't care about wolf hides anymore. We need them very sporadically. She's a little bit worried about her gear, but it's okay, Astrid. You will survive. Right. We'll keep on looking for limbs. Oh, speaking of. Maybe we'll grab these 2 and return back to base, because by then, like, we're going to be very heavy. About 53 kilos. I'm not going to use the Travelon. And done with the damn thing. And we need to repair our ratchet anyway before it breaks. Nier Automata is my favorite game of all time. That's an anime too. Played it and watched it as well. It's a brilliant anime. If you guys haven't watched Nier Automata and you do like anime, even if you don't like anime, go and watch it. Holy shit, it's one hell of a story. I never played the previous Nier games, but damn, Automata is something else. It's such an experience. You go and play that game, it's gonna give you like, I don't know, a good 50 hours of gameplay, because the story will just suck you in. At least it sucked me in. Jeez, it was so good. Yeah, humans don't eat me unless they are hungry like sharks. Yeah. I usually go for rabbits when I'm that desperate. Like, very desperate. If I'm in a new region, I still haven't managed to hunt something properly. And I just need a quick fix before I get the bigger prey. Yeah, rabbits it is. But I think we killed a bunny recently. Well, I think we did kill them here in Mystery Lake. We have hides here. We got like 5 of them. But I can't remember if it was out of necessity or because I was on the genocide run. I think it was necessity. Before that, I can't even remember last bunny we killed. Usually early game is when I prioritize bunnies. After getting the bow, you usually get enough meat, just keep yourself going. Deer, up until level 5 cooking, but after level 5 cooking... Yeah, deer and moose, up until level 5, but after that, yeah. Everything turns into food. Pretty late here. We'll be lurking now. Okay, Needle, thank you for the lurk. Have a great stream and this slow walk. You're not that slow yet. Thank you so much for being here. You really don't need to play the other Nier games to enjoy Automata. Yeah, but it leaves you wondering what the other Nier games are talking about. I know the stories are quite disconnected, except for a few bits. For example, you got the twin androids and Automata, and they have a huge role on previous Nier entries. I didn't play them, but I did went and check out the lore because I was that curious after playing Automata. Don't fist the android girls. Wait a second, they don't have organs like that, I'm pretty sure. I think. Yeah. I don't... Wait, do they? No, they don't. They don't. I'm gonna say they don't. Unless they... I don't think they need to change the oil like that. They have freaking nuclear reactors for power sources. I think they'll be okay without oil, maybe. Well, they do have some kind of blood, right? Maybe it just cleans itself. I don't know. I don't know how android genitalia works. Nier Replicant is my second favorite. Imagining a choice of wild rabbit appeared, what do you do? A. Throw a rock at it. B. Spare. Well, you got what's it called? Undertale for that, right? Can you bugger off, Wolf? You can't come here. Yeah. Do you want to get shot in the face? This is how you get shot in the face. Just go away. Okay. Get shot in the face then. I don't like it, but I will do it. Because I don't need anything from wolves right now. I don't need their meat. Hold on, we could cure more meat. But I'm already so heavy. No. We'll collect the meat tomorrow or something. We'll go around the place. We'll collect this meat from this wolf, the other wolf. In fact, I might go on a wolf genocide run on the whole map, and then we can grab some meat. Ah, yes, that's why I killed the rabbits. I just remembered. We killed a bunch of rabbits, wolf, and ptarmigans in order to have some cured meat going. That's why I killed it. Really sad game, but the history and the characters are really good. It is. I can't remember the name of the writer, the producer of the game, the guy who actually came up with the whole thing. But yeah, he did a really good job, like, creating that world. FK, but we'll be eavesdropping. Thank you, Plane Shifter, thank you. Remember, there was someone I used to watch called Snowy Snowwolf who speedran all Nier games back to back. Saw those and then some lore videos instead of Infati. Okay. I think I just saw, like... So at one point, right, you're playing a game, you're gonna wonder about something, you're gonna search something. Your information will get bought by YouTube. YouTube is like, oh, you're interested in this now. Okay, here's a video about it. And that's how I came up, you know, it just appeared on my home screen, all about the lore of Nier. And I'm like, ooh, I'm interested in this. I just finished the game and I went. If you're wondering, what I was looking at was a way to easily max out all the chips in Nier Automata. I just wanted, like, a stupid, strong build. And I wanted to like find the easy way. I think you needed to merge ships to get a stronger ship or something like that. And I just wanted the easy way to farm those. I think it was just a grind, but I did it. Yeah. Anyway, all that to delete the save at the very end. By the way, I didn't delete the save. I did a few runs of Nier Automata. I deleted my save on the first run, but then I did a second run as a completionist thing. So I got all the endings, all the things. I just did it all, and that save is there. I didn't delete it. I deleted one, and I hope that helped someone out there, if you know what I mean. You probably know what I mean. Whoever played the game, they know exactly what I mean. Yokotaro, yes, that's his name. Thank you. That's the guy who came up with the whole Nier world. I don't know if he's director, producer, or just writer, but I think he's just involved in the whole process. Kinda either Kojima kind of style, I guess. He's that kind of level of guy. Some stuff will make a lot of sense on Nier Automata. Yes, if you're aware of some of the previous games, it makes a lot more sense when you see them and their actions in Nier Automata. I probably am butchering Automata name. I apologize. Sometimes I say Automata, sometimes I'll say Automata. I don't know how to say it, so I'm saying both. I think Automata sounds right, though. Altri, he wants to be Hideo Kojima, but with better waifus. Yeah, I don't think Hideo Kojima... Wait, no, he's Japanese. He will care about waifus. Who am I trying to fool here? He puts a waifu in every single game as well. Who am I trying to kid? Right, I think I just got wood, so grab goodies. Grab the fishy. That's the last fish. But we got meat. We'll go into our bear meat reserve. I should have grabbed the venison. Yep, 60 calories. Venison would have been just fine. Okay, and water. My goodness, look at all that water. So pleased with my water. Look at that, what a beauty. We'll grab a liter. Alright. Here's all the wood that you might ever need and want. We need more fur. The 20 cedar is not a bad start, though. And tinder plugs. I know it's technically wood, but we already are stocking our tinder plugs here. We'll keep on going with that. One thing we must do, I think that's a ruined whetstone. Let's quickly repair our hatchet. It's starting to be in a state. And yeah, we're gonna go next to Bleak Inlet, because in Bleak Inlet you don't need whetstones to repair your tools. You can just repair them on site. Now, I say that, but I remember how hard it was the last time. Let's hope we got better luck with our RNG and that we don't meet Fluffy inside the shop. And that I don't get mauled by him. Hopefully that works. And there you go. That's another whetstone. It's only at 53. I did grab the other one. I was going to grab it when I realized it was already there. But yeah. If you want to spin, if you're bored, you don't know what to play, I highly recommend Nier Automata. It's such a good game. Well, that is if you like... what's the style of the game? Is it like a beat-em-up? What's it called, right? It's like Devil May Cry kind of style. You know, you just fight a whole bunch of bots at the same time instead of demons. You do some cool stuff with swords. And I don't know how to say it. It's like 4 genres. 4 genres mashed into what it is. But it's well made. JRPG? I mean, it has elements of JRPG, but I wouldn't call it a JRPG. Or is it? Is it just a modern JRPG? Because nowadays, you know, you got things like the Final Fantasy VII Remake, and that's how they're also making it. And it's, I mean, you can't go more JRPG than Final Fantasy, right? It has been slowly changing into less turn combat and more action combat ever since Final Fantasy 15, maybe. Part RPG, part open world, part shmup, and part dating simulator. Wait, what do you mean dating simulator? What did I miss? I don't remember dating anyone, did I? Because that's part of the story, I guess, what you're saying, the dating simulator. It's like Bayonetta, yes. Devil May Cry came to mind, but yeah, I think Bayonetta would be a more appropriate given how the game goes. Yeah, we can just sleep for like 8 hours or something. Shmup, shoot 'em up. Your return would be bullet hell. Yes. I can definitely see that. Is it wrong of me that I love the bullet hell sections of Nier Automata? I'll never get it right. I really liked playing, was it... Oh my god, so it was... UV. Nines... 9S. I really liked playing with 9S because I really liked the bullet hell minigame. I don't know why. But then, you know, I think, was it 1A? A1? But yeah, when the combat in that game is just fabulous. No matter what kind of games you like playing, Nier Automata will be a good time. A2, yes. This makes sense being A2. Well, I remember it had A still. That's something. I played it years ago. When exactly I got Steam open, so it shouldn't be hard to find. Wow, 2020. Probably right when COVID was going on, because it's like the first game. Well, it's on the last. It's the last of the list on 2020. That's also the last time I played Skyrim. Steins Gate. I also. Now that's a dating sim. You can consider Steins Gate a dating sim, the game, not the anime. I don't know if any nerds out there would like to play, would like the game Steins Gate or even the anime, but I do like the anime as well. Anything time travel that's well made, I like it. I think we just need to wait. But now that we have wood, we can quickly do a little statuette or something. We got a bear. We'll do a cougar. I'll finish this if the blizzard stops, or if it's like this, you'll just go all the way. And there you go. It stopped right at the end. Brilliant. The game is just forcing me to do statuettes now. The little cougar figurine. Draw the tools. We don't need the tools where we're going. And probably some water. Probably eat some more food. Oh my goodness, the weather is still rough. I think this is enough. We'll eat those 60 calories as well. Okay. Just to pass a little bit of time here, I'm just thinking, wow, really? Nothing? We got that. Do we have any? No. I was considering, like, I'm not using this at all. So I was thinking of just putting whatever first aid stuff in there. Wouldn't kill that much time, but here we are. Can't really go anywhere. Not in this kind of weather. Maybe this is better? I mean, it's foggy. It's warmer. I would like some more fur. But I'm not going to be picky. Whether it's fur or cedar, I'm going to grab it. But funny, like, we grabbed 20 pieces of cedar and only 3 of fur. The map is definitely biased towards cedar here. Or maybe I've just not been in locations that has fur. Alright, we'll go down here into the rabbit grove, turn right. We should be able to find some more limbs there. We should give a go to Replicant. This is as impactful as Automata, and fall in love with Kane and Emil. Okay, hopefully I didn't blow your ears out. No, thank goodness. Yes, Emil. I was trying to remember that name before. I do want to know more about Emil, and I know he is in Replicant. Again, I did see the story beats, I think, but they did so it spoiled a lot, but they didn't spoil much about specific events. So I did appreciate the effort that the guy went through to, like, make a video about the lore of it without spoiling it entirely. Most of this cedar is going to get burned out. But yeah, Emil was such a character in Automata. And he's just there, you know, you can trade with him. But he plays such a significant part in the whole Nier universe. Especially when you get to the A2 part and you see a little bit more about Emil and you're like, holy shit. Poor dude. Yeah, we're still good. It's at -1 now. Maybe if we do another limb or two, it will get warm enough for us to stay out. Or I can walk a little bit slower and it will be warm. There you go. They should make an anime on that one next. Yeah, I think Emil will be worth it. just on Emil alone. He's such a character. Also, okay, a little bit of words are hard. Controversy. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Sub or dub? Me personally, I'm a sub kind of dude. I spent most of my life seeing subbed English movies, so I never cared too much about reading subtitles while I see something. It was hard when I was, a kid and I was learning to read and having to see something at the same time. But eventually, you just kind of... you can't just read fast enough. Just get over it. So nowadays, I always go for sub when watching anime because I prefer to hear what the original voicing was like. Don't get me wrong, if the original animation was done in English, yeah, I will go for the English version because, again, that's what the original was and that's what I'm gonna watch. I'm thinking maybe... what Netflix? Whatever Netflix usually comes out with. You got your English dub, but you also got your Japanese dub on it. So it depends on whatever country it comes from. That's what I watch from. Emil is the best. Yeah, I did get that feeling from him. Getting dark. We did grab that fur. And I think it's warm enough for us to do this. Well, it's not warm enough anymore. It's -2 now. We were starting to get cold, but I'll still grab that one and then move back. We grabbed a lot of wood right here. Again, a lot more cedar than fir, unfortunately. And I think for most of the crafting, you need fir.
It's getting dark out here.
Alright,
Shelter.
let's look for shelter then. We're getting hungry. We still got our cured fish if needs be. I'm gonna try not to eat it though. Sub 95% of the time. There are a few series where I watch the dub for. Yeah, there's a few that I will watch the dub, but that's because where, the original direction came from. And I honestly think original direction is important. Some things get lost in translation, especially the emotional impact direction. Like watching, I don't know, because I was forced to watch some dubs. My girlfriend, she doesn't watch subbed, so I have both experience on both sub and dub. And watching Attack on Titan subbed and dubbed, it's two different experiences in my opinion. I don't understand Japanese one bit, but how they deliver the lines, the tone, in certain key, like some key scenes, I could be like, the Japanese deliver this so much better. Or some silly anime, like some of the sounds they make, they honestly don't translate well to Japanese, and most of the time are just ignored, avoided, or not paid any attention to. Okay, most of the time it's actually comedic value, but when it's also like, drama, impactful value, it's also there. Konosuba is one of the few which I can watch dub or sub. Konosuba. I'm not too sure what anime that is. I will have to look. So let me quickly Google it. Oh, screw up. Alright. No, I never saw it. Wait. Yeah, I never saw it. It just showed up next to ReZero, and I'm like, wait, it's Konosuba. Anyway. My girlfriend has me watching Marmalade Boy. I must admit, I love it. Marmalade Boy. No, that's a name. Hey, nothing wrong with watching some. From the name, I'm gonna assume it might be a little slice of life. I think we must eat the cured fish, or we would be losing our well-fed. It sounds like a slice of life to me, but hey, I do like some slice of life. I did mention Freerun before, and it's pretty popular nowadays. But for the ones that haven't watched it, yeah, give it a shot. Without spoiling too much, it's as if they grab your normal adventurers defeat the demon lord adventure, but you're seeing the aftermath of that, and that's it. I'm not going to say more about it. So it has this really good, beautiful animation to it. It's just well written. I believe it's such a good story. It has more of a slice of life than big fights happening. Though you get your big fights, like it's a magic world, so you're gonna get big fights. But the general feeling of it, it's so, I don't know, story rich, feeling rich. Like it has a very good feeling to it. Ooh, what was that other one? My girlfriend loved watching Apothecary Diaries, and that's another one that, you know, it has that feeling, but it's more on the like mystery kind of approach to it. There's no big fights or anything. It's more on the, I don't know, crime scene investigation vibe to it. So yeah, also highly recommend that one. I think we can skip food for now. We can eat and fill up tomorrow. Teen drama. There you go. We got, oh my goodness, we got so much wood we can't fit it all in there. We can craft something. That's the whole point. Not only just to burn it, but craft something with this. In fact, I'll grab 3, drop these 3 instead. What? Oh, fur is heavier than cedar. Okay, it's fine. I'll grab, I don't know, 6 deposit this, and we'll put whatever cedar we can fit in there. Yeah, that's about it. We'll have 15 cedar outside. Are you cured? Drop it here. We'll use this 15 to craft something. Don't know what yet, but we'll figure it out soon enough. Right, we can sleep. They share a lot of the same voice actors. Konosuba and ReZero came out in the same time span and share a lot of the story elements. Okay, but ReZero takes itself seriously. Konosuba is a comedy. Gotcha. I did watch ReZero. I'm a bit divided on it. You know, I did like what they did, but sometimes Subaru's attitude just tickles me wrong, but I think it's done on purpose. It really to just show you the character growth, because on the last season you can really see that he has changed. Since we have this Aurora going, how about if we go and take a quick look at the cabin? I'm not too sure if we'll reach the cabin on time for the memory buffer, but let's give it a shot. Hold on before we go. Eat, drink. Nearly left without water. I think we got like maybe 0 point something, 1 liter. We'll grab a liter, drink this one. That should be like half a liter drink. Yep. And how's my cured fish? We need another one. Alright, let's see if we can get there on time. I do like ReZero, as I was saying, but Super's attitude, especially like between seasons, like at the end of the season, you'll see some character growth and you're like, okay, nice, this is nice. But then on the next season, it's like he just forgot everything that he just did and returned to just being this whiny little dude. And that kind of, I don't think it was well written in that aspect. Right after season 2, right, he went through this fucking huge trauma. And right at the start of season 3, it's like he just had forgotten everything about it. I don't know. Maybe he just let the glory go into his head or something. But on the very last season that came out, I think all of that, that my main complaint about it, it's kind of gone. He's actually, well, he's actually growing this time, you know. But doing that, I think it lost the whole ReZero that had on it. You know, he's not dying. Okay, he did die a little bit, but I don't think that's much of a spoiler. I'm sorry if you never watched ReZero, but it's not that much of a spoiler. You watch one episode and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. The first episode. And you get the gist of it. But like, I was expecting a lot more deaths on the last season that there was. He's actually just getting on with it now. Which is good, but at least the whiny part is not there, which I'm happy about. But it really did surprise me how it went on the last season. Bleach? Oh my goodness. Do we have any Bleach fans out there? I think we're about to get the last season now in 2026, if it didn't get cancelled in the meantime or something. But oh my god, I'm so hyped for this last season. I've been avoiding the manga for years because I want to watch the anime first. And oh my god, can't wait. Please give me a new one. Bro, I came all the way here and you're giving me the same old one. Screw you. Do we have anything decent? Oh my god, there was a calendar here the whole time. Maybe Plane Shifter is not there, but Plane Shifter, don't forget to grab your calendar. Is there anything else, like lighting-wise, that I would like? These lights, we can't take them. It's very unfortunate. We can only destroy them. Who would destroy these? Yeah, there's really nothing I want. Like, things like this, I would like to grab the lamps, but you can't grab them. Or even the chandelier. I don't think you can grab it. Yeah. Maybe I should... Because I just saw them. Maybe I should grab these fish mounts. That's about it. Yeah, Plane Shifter, if he was there. So, don't forget to check this right here. The cooking pot is usually here or one of the stoves. It can be in other places, but I usually find it right there. some people seem to like ignore this table completely. Because it's kind of camouflage, you know, you got the bowl and then the pot upside down on top of it, kind of on the side, right next to this chair. Some people just kind of miss it. I saw some streamers that were looking for a pot here and then they leave without it. Alright, let's go back to base because we got shit to do in there. Black Lagoon, yeah, it's great. Ghost in the Shell, that's great as well. Second Gig 2, I never watched it. In Death Note, yeah, also pretty darn good. All top-notch English voice actor dubs. I gotta watch that Gits series again. Gits. I remember it. I think it was Guts though. I think there's an anime called Guts, but not Gits. Oh crap, it was you talking, Plane Shifter. I just realized. Are you talking about Berserk? No. Yeah, the guy is called Guts. Yeah. Not Berserk. Pretty sure it's an anime called Guts. Kinda disturbing. Yeah. When I Google it, I can only find Guts for Berserk. If I search anime website. It might be something else, by the way. It might not be Guts. Yeah, it's not Guts. It's something else. It's kind of disturbing. It's a disturbing anime. How can I put it in a way that it's not going to spoil much? So, right, first episode. So what you immediately see. So I'll tell you a little bit about the first episode, and that should trigger. If you guys saw it, you probably did. It's popular. So this teen, I believe it's a teen. He gets pushed. Okay. There's a million anime like that. But anyway, he gets pushed or he falls into a train track, and a friend of his tries to save his ass, but they both kind of get caught by the train. I think they do die, but at the same time they didn't. They instead get transported into this room where this ball gives them a mission to do. And that mission is like to kill an alien that looks like an onion. And I think that's like the first 2 minutes of the anime, so I'm not spoiling you too much. Well, it's not 2 minutes, probably a half of the episode. Does that ring a bell to anyone? Anyway. Did everyone hear the news? Chuck Norris finally became so powerful that the world couldn't hold him anymore. Yeah, rest in peace. Really sad. Really sad. He did live until 86, though. The memes will live on forever, though. And we'll keep on making memes about Chuck Norris, no doubt about it. Another sad news, which was also very sad to hear yesterday, was... probably you guys don't care too much because she was a YouTuber that did mostly factory games, and I like factory games. But Catherine of Sky, which was a really good YouTuber, she died yesterday as well. Well, I heard the news yesterday, so I'm really kind of bummed out about it. She wasn't old at all. It's just so sad. That's a great run. Yeah, Catherine of Sky. She played mostly games, factory games like Factorio and Dyson Sphere Program. All the factory games that are out there. So unless you're into factory games like I am, you wouldn't know. But yeah, very, very sad news. Like, it really, I think it's the first YouTuber that I've been following that I heard that something happened to them. It's just very sad. Really, now it's just weird, you know. She has her whole channel still up. It just feels weird. Just starts making you think, you know. Oh geez, yeah. And recently, Camelworks did Elder Scrolls lore videos. No way. What's going on with the world? I mean, people die all the time. Well, let's not kid ourselves, right? It's just when it's a figure that you're following. Like, don't get me wrong, actors die all the time, and I'm like, I don't even know who that was in the situation. Couldn't care less because I don't follow big personalities like that. But finally, it hit me like when it's actually personalities, people that I've been following for a while. Kind of rough. Anyway, let's not try and go into depressive moods here. My stream is already bad as it is. Let's try and do something here. I don't think we could do a bad even if we wanted to. I did bring some fish. You gotta have fish. There. Maybe I should fill up the whole wall up there with fish. What else? We got a little bit of lichens. More feathers. And these guys. Them. This game is oppressive and depressing by design. For fish for every stare. It's just like it's already pretty dark ground, so it's kind of hard for me to try and figure out what to build next. Like, if I could do shelves, I think that's where I would go next. Let's see. Can we turn something into a shelf? Tables, closets. No. I wanted to like put a shelf up there. Okay. Let's see. I doubt we can, but I'm sure there's some shelves on trappers. Let's see if we can grab it. Because I would like to put like a shelf up there, just to put the bedroll, and then we could replace the bed with a quilted bed. What do we need for a quilted bed? Do we have enough for it? No, but we can get everything that we need, you know. Just some more ptarmigan down and a little bit more fur. I think we got 9, right? 8. So grab 2 more blocks of fur. We can probably find them along the way. We still got enough cloth, although it's red. We're redlining it after the quilted bed. We got enough guts. And we do have enough ptarmigan down as well. But I need to kill more ptarmigans. Because initially I wanted to take these 24 ptarmigan down to Coastal Highway. Alright. So let's check if the weather will allow us to go right now. Feels like -19. It's not ideal. So I'd like to craft something. Maybe get rid of this table. But I don't know, man. I like the looks of that table, you know? It's kind of unique. If I put like a big shelf on it, it will also cover the windows. Yeah, let's not do a big, like this shelf. Because all I want is just like a little tiny shelf that you can put somewhere. Like, if I could find a way to turn this coffee table... Wait, I think I can find a way to turn this coffee table upside down. Hold up. Hold up. But we were gonna need a lot more for firewood. I think we can turn this upside down and just stick it on the top. I think we can do that. We'll check Trapper's because it has already made up shelves, and we'll see. Trapper's cabin as a couple. I don't know if you can take them. Yeah, I think it will only give us the choice to destroy. But like this rack, you can take it. So I'm hoping, you know, like this rack, it will give us the opportunity to take it. I really hope so. Or else, as I said, I'm gonna do a coffee table. And I'll turn it upside down. I'd say the coffee table because it has like the smallest legs. Yeah, and turn it upside down and then stick it to the roof. We'll do that. And then we can put the bedroll on it and maybe some other items that we want to just, you know, put it on a shelf up there. And we get rid of this bed and do a quilted bed instead. Let's eat, drink. The weather is not fantastic. Really bad. -17. We're gonna freeze our nuts off. We'll skip a little bit of time. Looks like the weather did change. For the worse. Okay. That's the case. We still got one more statuette that I can quickly and painlessly do. I've been saving it for this occasion. Which is the wolf figure. That should be the whole blizzard, hopefully. Yep, there it goes. Gonna place suit. Bet we can place it like all next to each other. I think we can. A little bit of rearranging. Here. Soap still on this side. There you go. Oh. Anyway. Fill ourselves up again. Nice, nice. And drink. Hold on. That's 5 liters of water gone. This girl drinks. Right? A lot more pleasant. -3. We can turn that into a -1. You can easily get the trappers like this. Just the stones? Yeah. I don't even know if this is the best place to go down if we're going to trappers. Let's go this way. into trappers we go. The one thing I want from there is the shells, but I'll take a look. I guess it would be nice if we could also carry the safe somewhere. I don't think that will be the case. Hold on. That name of that anime, it nearly came to me. It's not Guts, it might be Gatsu. Gatsy. It will come fully to me eventually. Every now and then I see a thumbnail for like the lore explanation on it or thumbnail on YouTube. Yeah, it was quite the weird anime, to put it mildly. But hey, I'm glad I have so many anime fans out there. Anime is one of them things I can't really just talk to anyone. Usually at work, nobody really watches anime for whatever reason. I think everybody just considers it like a kid's thing, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. Also, I think weebs give anime a bad name as well. I'm not that much into the whole waifu culture and stuff like that. I like anime for what it is. But I know there's plenty of weebs out there that just have their own waifu pillow. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not gonna kink shame. You do you, fella. Oh crap, the wolves. The meat is rotten by now. Can't do anything with it for meat curing purposes. There's a lot more wolves where those came from. I'd be surprised if I would manage to actually like drive the wolf population extinct in one region, even if for a day. That looks like a huge piece of cedar. We got some fur. I'm gonna grab the fur, because we are gonna use quite a bit though. And it's obviously rarer. What the hell? Ah, yes, okay, never mind. Makes sense. Do we still need... No, we don't need that. We can do this. Also, this whole time, and we didn't find a single moose in Mystery Lake. It's just sad. I have like 20 figures from Sailor Moon. That's cute. Wow, this is another big one, isn't it? Yeah, it's 4. That's a deer, okay. Just making sure it was a deer and not a moose. Now it saw me. I spent an hour shopping that thing, and then it's like, oh no, it's a human. We got more fur here. Maybe we need to come back here to pick it up. Like down there. Wow, 3 of them. That's 12. But I still want to make it to trappers. Well, during the day, during the warmth. Let's just go there. We're heavy as it is anyway. Sailor Mars is from near as well. For me, is Sailor Venus. Anyway, Sam, catch you in a bit. I'll see you later, pancakes. Thank you for being here. What is my favorite sailor? I'm gonna go for Jupiter. no figures. I have old VHS, Ghost in the Shell, Akira Vampire Hunter D, and Ninja Scroll. Actually, I would like to change my Jupiter. No, Mars. Mars. Yes. Yes. Anyway. Mars is the one. I won't change my mind from that. Rough personality, but she's a good girl anyway. You know what I mean. Anyway, shut up. What are you saying, Sen? Jesus. But yeah, Sailor Moon, it's something that I saw probably as a kid and never squint back to it. I mean, child. It was probably one of the few anime that showed up in Portuguese TV. But my very first anime that I ever saw, and that was before Sailor Moon, I think that's what, like, Portuguese TV saw that there was a market, I guess, for anime on Portuguese TV. It was Evangelion, and oh my god. Imagine a little toddler me watching Evangelion. Oh boy. Yeah, we can destroy these shelves. No. Let me take them. Well, that's unfortunate. At least this one, you know, I had my hopes up for this one. I would love to have that one up there. That would do it. Well, it seems like it was a waste of time coming here, but we'll grab the fur and make our way back home. Quick check. Like, I watched it as a kid, as I was saying, Sailor Moon. I can't even remember the story because I saw it. Like, I think they stopped maybe at the end of season 2 as it lost traction and never again showed it up. So maybe I should watch it all. Like, I think there was a decent story behind it, right? My god, but it must feel so outdated nowadays. It's kind of scary to go and watch it. Also, imagine getting caught watching Sailor Moon. Oh my god, what would people think? We're already at 51. We got 12, though. What's one more between friends? So this is where all the fur is, next to trappers. Okay. More fur. Fur. I think that one is fur as well. There was more fur that way. All the fur is here. We just need water, we don't need food. Captain Tsubasa, yes! I guess was the first for me. Yeah, it was also shown on TV. But again, only a few seasons. Because, like, what they did, I think, is that on season 1, it would be new. And everybody was kind of hyped for it, and everybody kind of followed the plot of it. But then, you know, they would conclude that plot, and then people would lose interest, not realizing that was the end of the season. And season 2, I mean, at least as a kid, you wouldn't care about any of that. But Dragon Ball, right? I remember at the end of each arc, I would lose interest because there would be that little bit of filler in between the episodes that would make me just go drop it immediately. And then get back into it once it started being good again. So, like, Dragon Ball Z started, the whole Reddit situation happens. Great, everybody was on it, and everybody watched it and talking about it. Raditz gets killed, Goku goes to training, And because of all the filler that's in there, I dropped it, and only later on, by accident, I start watching the whole Nappa situation, and I'm like, holy shit, it's good again. So, end of that arc, Vegeta, they go into filler again, I lose interest, and only later on I realize they're already on Namek. I pick it up again. So there's always a lot of episodes that I lost, but I'm saying this because it's this loss of interest that probably also add the ratings on the TV side of it, like how many people are actually watching Sailor Moon, because probably at the end of each arc, people would lose interest as well. Ratings would go down, and they, in some cases, like Sailor Moon, like Tsubasa, they would just straight up cancel the whole anime, the whole anime, and stop just showing it. Slam Dunk, DBZ are my obsession. DBZ was pretty good. Macross TV series was my first anime. Around 86 or something, wow. Macross, I don't even remember that one. Oh boy, guys? Where the fuck am I? Yeah, I've been looking at chat and just auto-walking in a random direction, and now I'm like, oh, where am I? It'll be fine. We'll just walk in the same direction. We'll come into something, across something that will tell us exactly where we are. It will be okay. Robotech. I can't remember. Was that still also from back in the 80s, Stolask? Oh boy. Yeah, I need to go down here to try and avoid that. Yeah, okay. She'll slip this one off. Am I might be close. It will depend if there's like a downed tree around here. We might be getting to like the Rabbit Grove near the lookout. Holy shit. Ah, never mind. So, I stopped for a while and I was listening to sounds, right? And there was this deep, groveling sound. Very deep, very... It's kind of silent. And I'm like, holy shit, I never heard this sound. And I was about to just pause the music so you guys could hear it. But then I paused just to double check that it was from the game, and then I realized it's a freaking airplane flying like way, way over me. And also, I still have no idea where the hell I am. I keep going up, but I don't think I should be here. Oh, god damn it. Bro, where the hell? Wait. Oh, great. I will need a bandage for this. There's wolves around here. There are these ships that transform into robots. They fight in space. God damn it, there goes another wrist again. I don't think I should be up there. I'm gonna say I should be going this way. And I need my wrist back, thank you. Give me my bow. Robotech, yeah, it doesn't ring a bell. Give me a second. Nope, nope, not a clue. That bike looks like Akira. There's a bike that looked like Akira inspired, or maybe the other way around. Alright. We are... See some bunnies. These are some hyper-specific trees. Okay, okay, no, I still don't know where I am. Wait. What is that? No, that's just a rock. Got a deer carcass here. I should know where we are just from this deer carcass, but I don't have that much info. Because we got the bunnies, we got these very hyper-specific trees. These trees are not everywhere. A bunch of... Am I in log? Am I in log camp? Oh my god, I think I am in log camp. Right, where's those trunks? So I need... My god, okay, we'll just walk through here. I have no idea what was the path. I wasn't paying attention. I was yapping. Oh, she needs food. Okay. Sorry about that, love. Right. If we are in lock camp, we should be able to find a road somewhere. Wait. I know where we are finally. God. We need to go that way. We could sleep here though. Let's not, so I don't eat the cured fish. Right? Alright. Thank you, cabin. How did I miss this on the way there? I probably went like way up. Okay. Cabin is there. We just need to follow like straight ahead. Shenanigans with freaking fog, man. Oh, and the fog is now dissipating, by the way. Now that I know where I am. Yep. Sounds about right. Yep, it's clear. Oh boy. Yeah, it all makes sense now. We just kept on going like straight. I never turned right. Ah, but now we're walking so slow. I'm tempted to... okay, and I brought the woodworking tools because of course I did. I could just use the travel. We'll save a lot of trouble. We can walk faster. Yeah, I never... We were talking about Macross in Robotech before I started panicking about being lost. Yeah, I never saw that one. Or maybe I was too young. I mean, I was born in '85. Maybe I was too young to remember. Now, here's a show that probably you guys also love, which is Transformers. I love the first, like, Transformers, like, season. You know, the OG Transformers. That was a great show. I actually watched that on my 20s. I went back and watched it, and yeah, it was a delight to see But then I realized how bad everything was in how it was just so much product placement to sell the toys that were associated with it. But still, I still enjoyed it very much. And then I remembered, I think it was Beast Wars. And oh my god, Beast Wars, okay, it was still a lot of product placement, but they went so much deeper into trying to like create a lore into it. I actually like, okay, the CGI is awful, outdated as hell, but that was like top of the line shit back then. And even though I didn't like it as a kid, when I saw it as an adult, I really appreciated the story of Beast Wars. Transformers wise, I think it has such a rich story. Everything that I saw Transformers wise, anyway. Back in my 20s, I think that was also the last thing that I watched. And then we got the Bay, what is it, Bayverse? You know, when Michael Bay revived Transformers into movies. Yeah, first 1, 2, and 3, that was pretty good, but then I think he killed everything. He stopped wanting to do the movies and everything just turned into a shit show. Just cash grab up until 6. Oh right, they did actually an animated movie on Transformers. Like about the origin of Prime and Optimus Prime and what's his name? Megatron. And that was a pretty good animated movie as well. I'm too old for this shit. That's what it is. Talking about shows that freaking popped up 40 years ago. Damn. I know this is a little bit now off topic. Well, we have been off topic from the game all day long. Anyway, I might be doing a long stream tomorrow. I've been thinking just using this Saturday to stream a little bit during the afternoon. So I might start my stream tomorrow a little bit earlier than usual. We'll have to do a little bit of preparation as well, because I'll have to eat a lot earlier.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah. But we're here. But yeah, if I want to reach 1,000 days, I need to do more than 3 hours a day. And maybe do Bleak Inlet tomorrow as well. Yeah, we got the wood. We will be crafting bits and bobs tomorrow. But eventually I'll have to go. Also, Bleak Inlet might be my death. I need to be careful. I don't know Bleak Inlet like that well. In this situation with fog, I'd be in trouble there. So maybe one of the first things I need to do is actually mapping. You know, get food, get water sorted, and then a bunch of mapping just to get to know the area. Okay, We got a bunch of fur and put it inside the box. I'm gonna leave it here on the corner
That hurts a bit.
just so we don't trip on it. We won't trip on it, it's not a game mechanic. I just like to have things out of the floor. So 38. Do we have any extras? Yes, we do. We absolutely do. Woodworking tools. But we should have enough fur to now do some crafting here. I'm gonna spend some time trying to get the table upside down. I have a plan. That I will steal from Bashrobe. All credits go to him for that tech. But yeah, I'm gonna slap a coffee table upside down on the roof for a shelf. We'll do a bed, and then we'll probably call it here. Let's eat, drink, and sleep. We'll go with bear. So I was just thinking we might not have a problem with fish in Bleak Inlet because you can always do beachcombing. We should find fish naturally. I don't think we're gonna have any need to even stop for fishing. We'll see. We're gonna leave a pretty nice stocked base here. I like it, yeah. This base served us very well. Right, sleep for 10. We might have to sleep for 2 more hours after this. There we go. All our pain is gone. The sprained ankles are not sprained. Oh, and oh my god, I saw a picture of someone that just filled up like the whole shelf in Coastal Highway full cooking oil. So much cooking oil. And like at least 100 bottles kind of scenario. It was something. Alright. I'm gonna quick save here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be rating someone. Thank you for all the likes, subscribes, and follows. I appreciate every single one of them. Finally, this channel is growing again. Thank you so much for everything. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.